Welcome to Architecture Bliss channel. In today's video, we're diving into creating a cozy indoor garden, where we'll explore the beauty of rustic decor and how it can transform your space into a charming oasis. Whether you're a gardening enthusiast or just starting your journey with indoor plants, incorporating rustic elements into your home can help create a warm and inviting environment that aligns perfectly with a farmhouse aesthetic. In this video, we'll guide you through various inspirations and tips to achieve that cozy indoor garden look. Rustic decor offers a timeless appeal, blending natural textures with vintage charm to create a space that feels both lived in and lovingly curated. From distressed wood planters to repurposed antique finds, there are endless ways to incorporate these elements into your indoor garden. If you love farmhouse decor or simply want to bring a touch of nature indoors, you're in the right place. Be sure to like this video if you find these ideas inspiring, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on creating a beautiful home. When it comes to creating a cozy indoor garden, the rustic aesthetic is the perfect fit. This style thrives on blending weathered materials with natural textures, giving your space an organic, lived-in feel. Picture the charm of aged wood, worn metals, and soft linens coming together to create a harmonious environment where nature and comfort meet. Whether you choose distressed wooden planters, galvanized metal containers, or rough stone accents, these elements add character and depth, making your indoor garden feel like an extension of the natural world. Rustic decor is all about embracing imperfections, which gives it a timeless appeal. Instead of striving for a polished, flawless look, the rustic aesthetic encourages you to find beauty in simplicity and authenticity. A crack in an antique vase, the uneven grain of reclaimed wood, or the soft patina of weathered metal can add a sense of history and nostalgia to your indoor garden. This sense of imperfection creates warmth and personality, making your space feel more personal, as if each piece has a story to tell. It's a design approach that brings comfort and serenity to your home, turning your garden into a peaceful retreat. If you're new to the idea of an indoor garden, you might be wondering where to start. Think of your indoor garden as a personal sanctuary, a space where you can relax, reflect, and connect with nature. The beauty of an indoor garden is that it can be as large or small as you like, from a few carefully placed plants in your living room to a dedicated corner of your home filled with greenery. The rustic style lends itself particularly well to indoor gardening because it emphasizes natural materials like wood, stone, and metal, elements that echo the raw beauty of the outdoors. Wooden planters, shelves made from reclaimed barn wood, and stone pots provide a tactile connection to nature, making your indoor garden feel earthy and authentic. These materials also offer a subtle contrast to the greenery, highlighting the natural textures of plants. Whether it's weathered wood or aged metal, these elements bring warmth, depth, and a grounded feeling to your space, creating a harmonious balance between the inside and the outside. Incorporating vintage or handmade items adds a layer of nostalgia and charm, allowing your indoor garden to tell a story. Think of using old metal watering cans as decorative planters, or hanging macrame plant holders that recall a more traditional way of life. These pieces, often sourced from flea markets or antique shops, add character and personality, making your indoor garden feel like a cherished corner of your home. Repurposing items or incorporating handmade crafts also adds a personal touch, giving your garden an inviting, lived-in look that embodies the heart of rustic decor. As we move through this video, we'll explore how to design a rustic indoor garden using a variety of decor ideas that are both practical and beautiful. We'll show you how to select rustic planters, choose the right plants for your space, and create a cohesive design that complements your home's overall aesthetic. Now that you have a vision for your indoor garden, it's time to dive into the details of designing the space. The heart of any garden, whether indoors or outdoors, is the plants. But in an indoor garden, the decor elements you choose are just as important in setting the tone. When creating a rustic indoor garden, start by selecting planters that truly complement the farmhouse style. The key is to focus on materials that evoke an earthy, timeless appeal. Distressed wood planters, for example, offer a weathered, vintage look that brings both texture and warmth into your space. Galvanized metal containers, often used in traditional farming, provide an industrial yet rustic vibe that works beautifully alongside lush greenery. Terracotta pots, with their natural reddish-brown tones, have long been a favorite for indoor gardening, adding a sense of authenticity and history to your decor. These natural materials not only blend seamlessly into a farmhouse aesthetic, but also enhance the overall warmth and charm of your indoor garden. For a truly rustic look, consider going beyond typical planters by using repurposed containers that add character and creativity to your space. Old wooden crates can be transformed into tiered plant holders, offering both vertical interest and a charming vintage feel. Vintage watering cans, often with beautiful patinas, can serve as quirky planters for cascading plants like ivy or ferns. Mason jars, which are synonymous with rustic and farmhouse decor, can be used for small succulents or herbs, providing a compact yet decorative option. These repurposed items not only serve a functional purpose by housing your plants but also bring a personal, handcrafted touch to your indoor garden, making it feel truly unique and reflective of your style. Next, think about the plants themselves, as they are the heart of any rustic indoor garden. A well-balanced indoor garden typically includes a variety of leafy greenery, herbs, and flowering plants, each contributing to the overall aesthetic and atmosphere. Succulents, ferns, and ivy are particularly great choices for adding texture, depth, and visual interest to your garden. Their hardy nature and unique shapes can bring a touch of nature's rugged beauty indoors, aligning perfectly with the rustic theme. Ivy with its trailing vines can be draped over shelves or hanging planters, while ferns add a lush, full look to empty corners or tabletops. Succulents, with their distinctive shapes and easy maintenance, can fill small spaces like windowsills or be grouped in larger displays for a more dramatic effect. In addition to greenery, herbs are an essential part of a rustic indoor garden, offering both practical and decorative benefits. Varieties like rosemary, thyme, and lavender bring not only fragrance but also utility, as they can be used in cooking or for their calming scents. Lavender, in particular, adds a soft, rustic touch with its silvery green leaves and delicate purple flowers, while rosemary and thyme bring earthy tones that enhance the natural feel of your space. To introduce a pop of color, consider flowering plants such as geraniums or begonias, which can thrive indoors with the right care. These vibrant flowers not only brighten up your indoor garden, but also create a beautiful contrast against the rustic wood and metal accents that are common in farmhouse decor. Once you've chosen your plants and planters, it's time to arrange them in a way that enhances the rustic aesthetic. A rustic indoor garden should feel organic and slightly unstructured, So don't worry too much about perfect symmetry or matching decor pieces. Instead, aim for a curated but relaxed look by grouping different sized planters together, layering textures, and playing with height. For example, you could place a large wooden crate on the floor and fill it with potted plants, then stack smaller planters on shelves or tables nearby. Lighting is another important factor in creating a cozy indoor garden. Natural light is ideal, but if your space doesn't get much sunlight, consider using string lights or lanterns to add warmth and ambience to the room. Rustic-style lighting, such as wrought iron chandeliers or vintage-inspired sconces, can enhance the farmhouse feel of your indoor garden and create a welcoming atmosphere in the evening. Finally, don't forget to incorporate additional decor elements that reflect the rustic theme. Weathered signs with gardening quotes, vintage gardening tools, and handmade pottery can all add charm and character to your space. And if you have the room, consider adding a cozy chair or bench where you can sit and enjoy your indoor garden with a cup of tea or a good book. As we wrap up this video, let's recap some of the key elements of creating a cozy indoor garden with rustic decor. The farmhouse aesthetic is all about embracing natural materials, vintage finds, and a relaxed, lived-in look that feels warm and inviting. By incorporating rustic elements like distressed wood planters, repurposed containers, and antique decor pieces, you can create an indoor garden that not only looks beautiful but also feels like a cozy retreat from the world. Remember, an indoor garden should be a reflection of your personal style and taste. Whether you prefer a minimalist look with just a few well-chosen plants or a more eclectic space filled with greenery and decor, the key is to create a space that brings you joy and makes you feel at home. And with the rustic farmhouse aesthetic, you can achieve that perfect balance between nature and comfort. If this video has inspired you to create your own cozy indoor garden, be sure to give it a thumbs up. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share your ideas in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more design inspirations, and stay tuned for more videos on creating beautiful, welcoming spaces in your home. Thank you for watching and happy gardening!